Hey, it's Sammy on Thursday, April 17th. Tomorrow the markets are closed for Good Friday, so this is technically our Friday. We took 8 trades today for 304 points. Let's take a look and see how everything played out. This is our first trade today. We are just working with short time frame data. We're pre-market. You can see we got a trend line holding on the bottom. We broke our top trend line. We've got short time frame data conflicting with the high time frame data. This at best is going to yield a small trade, but many small trades adds up big. You can see we quickly run up and hit our 44 points. Now that data held and actually gave us another opportunity to enter this trade and take it up a little bit more. Let's see how far we can take this trade. What we noticed was the data was decaying on the high time frames as our short time frame data was growing. So that's why we took this trade to go a little bit further up here and see what happens when we hit this GAN level. Got the trade protected regardless, so it's a risk-free trade at this point. We're going to lock in 27 points. Now the market's opened. We've identified a long break. We've got really just a few time frames of data that we're working here with. So we're going to try and take this long break. You can see we've already tested it a few times, and now we're actually trying to break this trend line. You can see now we're actually going to go ahead and move that stop loss up to break even. We're kind of struggling to really punch through here. And it hits our break even. No big deal. Let's look for the next opportunity. All right, now all of our data is starting to come back into confluence to the short side, coming through this negative 23.6. We've identified a short zone for a break, as well as deviation 1 and a trend line that we're going to try and break down here. Trade is protected at this point, so it's totally risk-free with our stop loss in a small profit position. Now, as we're hitting this short break, we're taking out this trend line. We're really not making it down to deviation 1. We're going to lock in 49 points. Look to the left, you can see where we locked in our 49 points. It pulled back to test that short break zone several times. Now we're coming back through and we're getting confluence in the right direction. So let's take this short one more time. Trade is risk-free. We've got the stop loss in a small profit position. As the trade stalls out right here, we'll just make the decision to go ahead and lock in 35 points. Now you can see this trade's getting really ready to run here short. We've got the value area and the overnight low we're breaking, but look at now, this has tons of momentum across multiple time frames, tons of sentiment, and we're leveraging that powerful volatility to take us down to our take profit. Love these risk-free trades where our stop loss is in a small profit position. And we quickly hit our 46 point take profit. Now you can see we're leveraging that signature soda reversal trade where all of our high time frame data is decaying. Our short time frame data has already flipped over and we are going long now. We are literally coming off the low of day right now. Now as we approach this deviation 1 line, this red line right here, we're going to go ahead and make a decision to lock in 44 points. This is why we use these powerful levels. Look over to the left. You can see where we locked in on that deviation and the market consolidated for like the last half an hour or so. Now we got the data. We've decayed on the high time frame. Short time frames are flipped over. We're going to punch up through the top of this trend line right here and this 200 moving average and see if we can't hit where we broke short from. We're hitting this zone right here and we're going to go ahead and lock in 59 points.